So we hear about the CIBC bank robbery, and Larry and Mitch are here. They're cops from Canada.
I'm a little bit obsessed with Larry and Mitch because they are outsmarted by this guy.
They've never seen anything like that.
They've never seen anything like that.
They love this guy. There's something about him. They're in awe of him.
There's a little bit of reverie for how long he gets away with it under their watch. So what we learn about this bank at CIBC, the building is brand new. The bank is not in operation yet. It's being built.
And there's no security on the branches while they're being built.
Which is a thing that you wouldn't necessarily know, you know?
But there are signs promoting the new location. So they're sort of pointing everyone's attention to the location, but there's no security on the branches while they're being built.
Exactly.
So this guy dresses up as a construction worker.
Well, the first time was pretty easy. I just went to Toys R Us and bought a $50 baby monitor. Screw that in there, plaster it up, sand it down, repaint it, and within 2 hours, you're done.
So he would have been able to listen to the general contractor say, okay, well, boys, this room's got to be done by such and such a day because the ATMs are coming on May 13th.
Now he's able to see and hear everything that's happening inside while they're building the bank, so he can learn everything he needs to know.
He's listening to the contractors, so he's hearing things like when the ATMs are coming, when security was being installed. And it's like, how great was this baby monitor that he could hear all of this?
I mean, baby monitors are pretty good. It's kind of crazy.
It must have been in some guy's office or something. Like, it must have been in a pretty central location that he was getting all of this information.
Or maybe there was many of them, and you like, it's hard to know, but what he learns is like how the motion detectors are going to work. And he's just gathering all of this information that's basically going to enable him to be able to break in undetected.
And talking about his patience, he was going into the bank every once in a while and messing with the locks and doing it just enough that no one would notice, but that he'd be able to open the locks later.
Now, my note here is they explain how he was able to open the doors to the ATMs themselves, and they really want us to know how easy it was, but I could not follow it. And I was like, we are in no danger of me robbing any banks.
Oh, no.
They're like, it was so simple an idiot could do it. I'm like, I had to watch it 4 times and I still didn't get it.
No. I also I don't have any interest in doing that.
No, I don't mind earning money. You know what I mean? I kind of like earning money.
I just feel like the risk versus reward thing isn't really panning out.
Because you're definitely going to jail, and then like while you're spending the money that you stole, if you can even get away with it, you're looking over your shoulder the whole time.
Right, and do banks even have cash in them anymore?
I mean, not anymore. This isn't going to work anymore. No.
So anyway, he robs the bank the day before opening. So they're about to open. They have $750,000 in the ATMs.
And this is what he does. Like, he basically just walks in and an alarm does go off, but because he's pre-jiggered the doors on the ATMs, he can get $750,000 in cash in about 30 seconds.
And he makes it look like, he makes the alarm look like it was an error.
Right.
So when the cops get there,
police officers responded, checked the bank. There was no signs of forced entry. There was nothing suspicious, and kind of cleared the call.
They clear it because there's no forced entry, so it just looks like, we're still getting our feet wet here. The alarm, whoops, oh no.
It's kind of like, I don't know, if you're the cop guarding the new bank, could you maybe just think a little critically? You know what I mean? Maybe just do that perimeter check one more time.
There's just like an empty building with $750,000 in it, and everyone knows the bank is opening tomorrow.
And suddenly there's an alarm going off in the ATM section. I don't know. I'm just saying, take a quick look.
Like the day before we weren't going to have security? All right, whatever. So hours later.
Once the money is there, shouldn't there be security?
I know.
You know what I mean?
Hours later, the manager opens up the branch for the first day of work, and there's no money. And no one has any idea what happened. And this is hours of lead time for the thief.
That's a customer service nightmare. You're just there to cash your check. There's no money, girl. I'm so sorry. But we have no idea what happened, but the money's gone.
Wait, there have been signs about this grand opening for 3 weeks.
Sorry.
I went out of my way. I have to go to work.
I was pretty sure there was money here when I left last night. Seems like there wasn't.
And no one has any idea why. No forced entry, whatever.
Also, all the ATMs are broken, but nobody knows how it happened.
So they finally figured out that they've been robbed after 4 days or whatever.
You know what? You know what I think happened?
You know what I think happened?
I think we were robbed.
It was that manager in the morning being like, "Hi, you left me with no money. We were robbed." So they figure out, put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
They've been robbed. They check the cameras. They see a car. They run the plate. They get the name.
Danny Blanchard, he registered that vehicle, rented it in his name.
You ask yourself the question, how could someone so smart be so dumb?
The guy rented a car, his getaway car, using his real name.
He spent 9 months casing this bank, like working his way in to figure out exactly how he could steal the $750.
Get a grip.
And what it was, there was a Walmart in that mini mall, and the Walmart cop ran all the plates that night just for whatever reason. And like he rented a car in his own name, parked it in front of the bank, and went in and got his money.
In front of the cameras.
I mean, what?
The bank and the cameras.
And they're just saying, like, how can you be this smart and this stupid?
Right.